Great British Sewing Bee is back. Here are all of my hot takes on episode 2. I'm Claire. I've been sewing for 4 years now. I'm completely self-taught and I have watched every single episode of the Great British Sewing Bee ever. Huge fan. Before I get into my hot takes, I'm slightly late this week because it's the summer holidays. I'm doing all the childcare. If you know, you know. Pattern challenge was to make a baseball cap. Well, this was a bit of a tricksy challenge actually. Baseball caps are quite small, lots of pieces, lots of top stitching, which means there is literally nowhere to hide. For the second week, this is quite hard. One of the things I really took away from this was how tight the pack is at the minute in terms of the standard of their sewing. The transformation challenge was taking 3 vintage cycling jerseys and transforming them into a party look. I do a fair amount of upcycling. I thought this was a really fun challenge actually. Although I will be honest, the idea of cutting up vintage items does make me feel a little like cycling jerseys. They were so cool. Honestly, I would have just kept them as they are. But anyway, the challenge was what it was. And the person that came top again was Kit with this amazing, beautifully draped dress that he made from these cycling jerseys. And it was onto the made to measure, which was all about athleisure, but creating outfits that could be used in the gym and then down the pub afterwards. The outfit that I loved the most and would be the one that I 100% would buy and wear myself was this one by Glendora. I thought Dan's was really fun. I loved the geometric designs and the colour placement. This was a lot of fun as well. I thought this was very Kill Bill inspired. I am somewhat of a climbing widow, so I actually really loved what Safi was doing with her bouldering outfit. The person that took home garment of the week was Orla, and this was her make. It looked flawless. Fair play to her. Now, there were 2 people that were eliminated. The first one was Safi. Oh, I'm so sad about this because she's so creative. She's so stylish. She's got such great ideas. And then, in a surprising outcome, the winner of last week's garment of the week, Pete, was also eliminated. He didn't fit to his model, and there was some foreshadowing in the editing. They showed him a couple of times ignoring the judges and saying that he wasn't going to get his model out. He wasn't going to measure his model and all of this. I mean, Pete. What this goes to show is that you are only as good as your last make, and if you mess up, there is no room for error at all. Last week I said that I felt like anyone could win it. I think I still feel this way, although there are 2 or 3 people that I think are pulling away, and that's Kit, Orla and Stuart. I think these are the 3 that might end up being our finalists. Who knows? Anything could happen. What were your thoughts on this week's Sewing Bee?